I'm Jerry James Stone and you're watching Cooking Stone. And on today's episode, I'm gonna make my first vegetable popsicle. Now, I've been wanting to make popsicles using vegetables for quite a while, and I've been tinkering here and there, but you know, it's one of those things like people expect a popsicle to be kind of on the sweet side, so I haven't quite found, until now, I hadn't quite found exactly what I wanted to create, but I came across something, and I know it sounds kind of weird, like most of my recipes, but trust me, I swear, if you've liked anything else that I've made, you're gonna love this. And so this is a salt and celery popsicle. Now, that sounds like it's not sweet at all, but it actually has this basil simple syrup in it, so it's actually quite on the sweet side. In fact, it's actually probably sweeter than any other popsicle I've ever made because this one has a little bit more sugar than what I usually use. So trust me, check it out. It's just really, really refreshing. It's very tasty. It's not what you're gonna expect. I know it sounds weird, but I think you're gonna love it. The first thing that we're gonna do for this recipe is make our simple syrup, which is just equal parts sugar and water. The general rule for, well, before I get into that, so we're gonna combine our water and our sugar, and then we're just gonna warm that over a medium high heat. So bring that to a low simmer. So the general rule here is that you want equal parts sugar and water. Once the syrup just begins to boil, we're going to turn off the heat and add in our fresh basil leaves. You always add in basil at the very end of a cooking process because the oils and fresh basil leaves are extremely volatile. So you don't want to like expose them to heat too long. So let's go ahead and make our celery juice. So we're going to go ahead and add our 1 1/2 cup of celery juice. Now we're going to add in our salt and just mix that in. You want this to be really well mixed. You do not want to have some random salty spot within your popsicles. And now we're going to add our basil simple syrup. Mix that all together. Now we're just going to divide the mixture amongst the popsicle molds. And then freeze it for 10 hours or so till they're just rock hard. And you're going to love these. I know they sound weird, but they're really, really freaking good.